Hello, 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 hello. Oh, let's fix this. All right, my friends. We're back. We're going to ask the Lord to help us this morning so we don't get in a yucky SPAM algorithm. Say good morning if you can hear me and you're back. Crystal is back. Crystal is back. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, TikTok. I help normal, ordinary, hardworking people make income on the internet. Keely, good morning. This is live number 2. We're going to try it again because the SPAM is bad. If you are a normal, hardworking, average person that just needs a way to make income on the internet from a living, breathing human being, then hang out with me, right? Crystal is back. Hang out with me for 10 minutes. I'm going to repeat myself in the beginning because that's how the algorithm sends me people that need help. If you are Googling how to make money on the internet, put a 1 in the chat. If you are searching TikTok shop, digital marketing, master resale rights, how to go viral, how to be a content creator, how to make income on the internet, then I got you, boo. I am the mom that has searched how to Google. I have Googled how to make income on the internet and been in a giant hole. Digital marketing and digital marketing programs changed my life. Savings account, quit my job, retired my husband, and I teach people how to do the same thing. My hair is not hairing today. You know what we're going to have to do, Crystal? We're just going to have to get rid of it. Good morning. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat on TikTok. Say hello on YouTube, and then let's have a conversation. I was just on live. There was too many SCAMers, so we got off. My name is Jess. I live in a double wide trailer. There's my girl, Crystal. She was on my other live. I teach normal people how to make income online with a digital program that you have to plug into every day. There's no such thing as getting rich on the internet. If that's what you want, then let me know how it works out for you because I tried it, right, Crystal, and it didn't work out for me. You need systems, you need mentors, and you need hard work, and you need a desire to change the path that you're on because that's where I was. I had credit card debt. Anybody else have credit card debt? It's just not going to hair today. I'm just going to have to go wash it. I had credit card debt that kept me up at night. Anybody else? I needed a way to make income on the line online. Hey, Joe. Joe, did you get my video I sent you last night? I had credit card debt in 12-hour shifts. I'm normal. I've worked a job since I was 14, 2 jobs since I was 17. If you want to be best friends, let's be best friends. I'm nothing exciting. I needed a way to change my life on that. I couldn't and didn't want to go get another job. Is that you, Joe? I can't go get another job. I'm glad you got my video and that you're here today. I can't wait to help you make money online, Joe. If you're watching me right now and you work a full-time job, put me in the chat. Good morning. Hey, Laura, I messaged you this morning. Same Laura, right? I remember this time. I was a normal, hardworking, average person. Paid my bills on time, had credit card debt like most people, right, Crystal? I'm a normal, average person in society. Hey, Jeff. But I wanted something different with my life. And I was watching people make income on the internet and I was jealous. I didn't know where to get started. I didn't know what to do, but I knew I was spending too much time on my phone and I knew I wasn't financially where I should be. If that's you, put me in the chat. Thanks, Crystal. Share, heart, follow, all the things. I've been here 2 years. I've been making income online for 5 years. I've been using a digital class for 2 years that changed my life. And I'm talking about retired my husband, quit our jobs. We do this full time. Kind of life. But I just came here to pay my mortgage. That was my goal. We talked about this yesterday. Tell me right now, if I could teach you how to make money every single day online, what would be the first thing you would pay? What's your goal? The first thing that comes to your mind. Crystal, Heather, Brittany, Laura, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? I'm going to write these down because I use these later for video ideas. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? If I could teach you how to make income every single day online with a class, and I gave you a video, and I gave you a website, and I gave you an email, and I gave you everyday actionable steps to tell you how to get out of debt. That's number 1. Everybody says that. What kind of debt? Credit card debt, medical debt, house debt, car? Tell me in the chat. What's one thing, if you are working right now and you are not financially where you want to be, if I could teach you how to make income on the internet every day with silly videos, hey, Keely, if I could teach you every day, what is the first thing that you would pay? Vivian says her mortgage. That was my goal, Vivian. My goal 2 years ago was I want to make enough income on the internet just to pay my mortgage. That's all I wanted. Everything in the credit report. That's right, sister. Good morning, all 55 of you on TikTok. My name is Jess. Tell me in the chat what state you're watching me from. I live in West Virginia. I live in a double wide trailer. I shop at Walmart. I live in a small town. I needed a way to make income online. I'm not fancy. I'm not flashy, but I was broke. Amen. Can I get an amen, Crystal? I was broke. I was working too much, and I did not have a savings account. Anybody else? Is anybody else with me right now? South Carolina, Nashville, Lebanon. Awesome, Jet. I live close to Morgantown. Where do you live at in West, or where did you live at in West Virginia? Crystal, I worked hard. I had a good job. How many of you feel that right now, Vivian? I work hard. I got a good job, but it's not enough. Honey, okay, I lived in Summersville for 7 years. I live close to Morgantown now. Right now, Jeff, do you have a good job? Do you work hard, but it's not enough? How many of you have credit card debt that you're ashamed of? Or you don't have the savings account you think you should? Maybe you don't have the retirement that you think you should, Laura. Your husband has a really good job. I know her. Laura's going to purchase my class today, aren't you, sister? Today's Wednesday. You are very exhausted. Jeff, will you listen to me for a few minutes? That's all I ask. I just want you to listen to me for a few minutes. I teach normal, hardworking people how to turn your social media into a business. Landscaper. How many of you right now spend at least an hour or two on your phone? Honey, I've listened to you the second I walked in this room. Honey, I love it. You're so sweet. Honey, how many of you right now know you're spending too much time on your phone? You know it's a problem. You pick it up at the red light. You pick it up at the gas station. You pick it up at the grocery store. You're watching Netflix, Crystal, while your phone's on. Maybe Jeff is working as a construction and he's still scrolling on his phone. Kyle, have you ever sent somebody a reel and then 5 seconds later send them another one? What's up, Christine? Do you send your best friend reels or your husband reels? We have a phone problem. If you agree, put me in the chat. We as a society, as a country, as a nation, as a world are addicted to this. Oh, hey, girl, hey. We're addicted to this, aren't we? We really are. Okay. Hey, Sully. If you're addicted to that phone, do you have the money in the bank that you think you should at this age? Yes or no? Put in the chat. If you have a phone and you know you're on it too much, do you have the income in the bank that you should at your age? Laura says no. Sully. Hey, Jane. Jeff. I'm 43 years old. Tell me how old you are. Is anybody else in here over 40? Kyle, how old are you? Tell me how old you are. Hello, look at all the new people coming in. My name is Jess, 66. My hair is fried. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. I need to wash it. You can go. Have a nice day. Goodbye. I am 43 years old. I've made almost $500,000 from the internet and my double wide trailer. Anybody else live in a double wide trailer, single wide trailer? I'm not fancy. I'm not bells and whistles. I have a 2005 Hyundai Sonata sitting in my driveway, Carol. That's my car. My husband has a 2020 Toyota truck. We both share them. I'm not about bells and whistles. I just want a bank account. Can I get an amen? Right now, if you're on your phone, Joe Evans at 53 years old, I can teach you how to make income on the internet. Right now, are you posting videos? Are you putting stories on your Facebook? Are you sending reels to your best friends? Are you? That's right, Billy. Town and country. Woo woo. My husband wants a Buick Roadmaster, Billy. Come on. Listen to me. We are addicted to our phones, but we're struggling financially. But your phone is a money-making machine. But you don't know where to start. You don't know who to trust. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to make a video that Billy's going to want to watch. I don't know how to get Jeff's attention so he'll want to buy my program. And then after Jeff buys my program, I don't know how to help Jeff make money online. You with me? Yes. Put yes in the chat. Joe Evans, I know people are buying Tahoes and going viral and changing their life. Laura, if I froze, swipe over and swipe back. I know people were like, oh, look at me. I quit my job on the internet. But I need you to break it down for me. I need it to be slow. I need it to be down here. Amen. I have worked since I was 14, 2 jobs since I was 17. And for the past 2 years, I have been posting videos on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, have made almost $500,000. And I want to explain to you exactly how. So if you can stay with me for 10 minutes, put stay in the chat. STAY. You do not need bottoms up. You don't need follow trains. You don't need viral videos. You do not need to be on your phone for 4 and 5 hours a day. You need systems. You need mentors. You need people to show you, right, Solly, Laura, Crystal, Joe, Billy. You need somebody to teach you. Amen. Now, these are the things that lived in my head. I'm too old to make any income online. If you've ever thought that, put a 1 in the chat. I'm too old. I'm too old to make income online. Look at me. Nobody's going to buy anything from me. I don't know how to talk on the internet. I don't know what to say. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. Anybody else? My mama told me to mind my business. Don't put no bathroom selfie on the internet. That's cringy, Laura. Look at you. That's what my mama taught me. I didn't want to do this, but I was $40,000 on 7 different credit cards. How many of you have that kind of credit card debt? So I perked up my ears when somebody told me about making income online. I'm like, what? What? I want to do that. What's up, Veronica? I thought I was too old. I'm thoroughly confused. Vivian, I'm not selling a program. I'm teaching you about a class. I bought a class 2 years ago that I've plugged into every day for 2 years. I have 19 streams of income. My husband and I both quit our jobs. I want to educate you on what digital marketing is, what's real and what's not. I want to explain to you about my class. If you want to do my class, I'll actually help you today. I love to help people pay for it out of my own pocket because I know life is a struggle. Amen. Listen and hang out. Vivian, I used to sell Pampered Chef, Avon, Mary Kay, 31, Tupperware. Amway, tell me in the chat if you ever sold anything like that. I used to do makeup on old ladies for 10% of a product. How many of you remember those days? Laura's doing it today. Laura's starting Legacy Builder today. I used to sell this makeup lipstick to little old ladies and I would make $4. No more. Right? No more. I thought I was too old. I was very confused. I thought TikTok was a dancing app, Joe Evans. I just wanted to change my life. I don't want to dance on the internet. I'm 40. I'm old. Nobody wants to see this, right? I wanted to be that person that learns this skill and can work. Yes, yes, yes. I've made income from Hawaii. I've made income from Texas. I've made income from Kansas, all over the country, swimming, camping, sleeping, eating. You need a business where somebody teaches you how. What's the difference between you and the thousands of others who sell the same thing? I love your comment. Love it. If you hang out, I'll tell you the difference. The number one difference is there's daily mentoring. The number one difference, put a 1 if you're listening. The number one difference with the Legacy Builder program and every other program that you could go buy. Because right now, if you search how to make income on the internet, hey, Brooke, Veronica, right now, if you search digital marketing, will you get hundreds of other programs that swear they're the best? Yes or no? Hundreds of other creators that want you to buy their program. I'm not here to bash anything. All right, Quest? But for me, I bought 5 of those other programs. In 2023, I spent over $3,000 buying the roadmap, buying SWC, buying DWA, buying DBA, buying PPM. I bought the $47 products. Hey, Lisa, I bought the $7 things. I almost bought a $1,200 program. And the Lord's like, nope, you got to stop. I'm telling you, the Lord spoke to me. So I quit for a while. My husband's like, you spent a lot of this on the credit card. So then somebody showed me the Legacy Builder program, and that was 2 years ago. I since have quit my job, and my husband quit his job and made almost $500,000. But not everybody makes that kind of income. Not everybody comes to Legacy, gets rich quick, pays off their Tahoe, and changes their life. Right, Brooke? I've had 6 message requests about digital marketing. The spammers are hot tonight. Amen. Let's talk this morning. No spammers. We haven't got time for you. If you want to speak to me, I have a link in my bio, therealjesscox.com. I need your email address in there. If you hear me, put a 1. I will never ask you to go to Telegram, WhatsApp, crypto, Bitcoin. My usernames are the same. Veronica, put a 2 in the chat. On TikTok, you have 2 usernames. The Real Jess Cox, The Real Jess Cox, JESSCOX. There are no numbers. Those spammers, that second username in the bottom where the font's smaller, that's where they put the numbers. Watch out who you're talking to. Kyle says, I've had 9 message requests about digital marketing since being on your live. If there are other people messaging you while I'm on live, they are spam. Block them now. If there's other people that are doing the same program that I'm doing and they are messaging you, that is dirty. Put dirty in the chat. And they do not, you don't want to mess with them because all they care about is your money. If you are in the Legacy Builder program and you are messaging my followers while I'm on live, that's dirty. I would never do that to you. And that's bad business. So those are 2 things. If somebody else messages you like, hey, Crystal, do you want to do digital marketing? The likelihood of them being a real person is slim. And if they are a real person and they're doing that, that is DIRTY. Okay. Can we move on? Put a yes in the chat. Quest, are you still here? What's the difference between what you're doing? What are you selling? Why is it different? Why should I listen to you? You're loud and crazy. Okay. They are imposters, Kyle. Number one, the Legacy Builder program is not a check off the box. Have a nice day. Here you go. Quest, what's your name? Crystal, buy my program. Have a nice life. I bought 5 of those and I spent over $3,000. And like, I didn't get any help after. I didn't get anything. And how to make a video. What should I say on a video? I don't have a website. I don't know what to say. Henrik. That is a beautiful name. I love that. Henrik. I might have to write that down. That's very cute. I needed a way, but I also needed mentored and help. Right, Brooke? Do you guys feel that deeply? Quest, I bought all of these big courses because the pandemic made digital marketing huge. Do you agree? Yes or no? And when I saw people making money online, I wanted a piece of that, but I didn't know how to get there. How many of you right now have something that you would like to pay with income on the internet? So far, I have debt and mortgage. Henrik, what's something, if I could teach you how to make income on the internet, what's something that you could do? What's something you would want to pay off? I came here to pay my mortgage. Car, house. I got house. You want to buy a house? Ooh, I love it. How many of you are renting and would love to be able to have a mortgage or good enough credit to do that? The housing market is ridiculous where I live. I would help my family that is struggling. I'm writing that one down. Help family. Student loans. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever been to the grocery store and taken stuff out of your cart because you had to have something else and you couldn't afford it? Rent, IT, and economy. What do you mean? You would buy IT stuff? How many of you have ever been to the grocery store and you had some things in your buggy, but you had to put it back? Because over here was like toilet paper. And toilet paper is ridiculous. Amen. It's so expensive. Okay. That was my goal. Be still. What's your name? Laura. Is that your goal? If it is, put a 2 in the chat. Like for me, I just want to be able to go to the grocery store. And in my town, we only have Walmart. Well, I live in a small town with 3 red lights and 1 grocery store. And my goal, coffee, yeah, $20 is ridiculous. My goal was to just be able to buy groceries. Like I'm an off-brand. Anybody else? Great Value, Dollar Tree. I got this bedspread at Walmart.com. It was $37. I'm a cheapskate. Okay. I don't like to spend it because I've always had to work so hard for it my entire life. My goal was just groceries, store brand. Yep. Groceries. Okay. So when I saw people making income online with digital marketing after the pandemic, I wanted a piece of that. If you felt that when that happened in 2020, put yes. When 2020 happened, everybody got sent home and they got bored. And every Tom, Dick, and Harry was a digital expert. They made income online. Their videos looked really good. They had really good editing and it started being really popular. But then us normal people, right, Lisa, we're like, oh. So listen to me. Listening to me is free right now. Okay. I'm not trying to get you to buy my program. If you want to, that's fine, right, Laura? Laura's signing up today. I have a hands-on daily mentoring program. Okay, people that purchase from me have access to me every day, all day. But I will not tell you it's a get-rich-quick scheme. And I don't want you to do this if you think you're not going to work at it, because I work very hard at this. And then I have lots of time to go do whatever I want, Kyle. So listening to me is free. If you're going to stay, put S-T-A-Y. Put stay in the chat. It's 8:33. That's all I want. I just want you to educate yourself. I want to save you the time of buying that program and getting ghosted. I want to save you the time of buying that program and they're like, oh, Kyle, you need to go make a digital product to sell. I don't have time for that, nor am I creative or smart enough. I want to save you that time, Veronica, where it says, oh, go to ChatGPT and make a digital product and put the link up in your bio and you will make money. What? Oh, here's a Canva crash course. Find something that you're really good about talking about. Make it into a Canva program and then sell it. What? Does anybody understand that? Because for 8 months, that's what I was told. You need to make a digital product. You need to figure out how to sell it. You just put the link up. And I'm here to tell you right now, I don't care who you are, unless you have 1 million followers, you cannot just put a link up and expect to get rich. It does not work that way. You need somebody to teach you the algorithms. You need somebody to teach you what to say on a video. You need to learn how to say on a video. You need somebody to teach you how to do ads without spending income on those ads. You need faceless marketing. You need mentoring every day. You need a website. You need an email system. You need somebody else, Laura, that already has what you want. Do you see with meek? What does that mean? There's got to be a story behind that. If I had what you wanted and I was going to teach you how to do it, you would listen, right? Like if I had your coffee pot in the morning, you'd be like, hey girl, we need to be best friends. Listening to me, Kyle, will cost you nothing. It's your time. So put me in your ear and let's go. You ready to move on fast? Let's put fast. Let's do fast. Let's do fast. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not selling anything. I used to sell Pampered Chef. I used to sell Tupperware. I used to sell Avon. And for the past 2 years, I post 3 videos a day on TikTok. I go live on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, whichever one. And I post on my Facebook once or twice a week. And I listen to a 10-minute training video every day. Yesterday was like 5 minutes. And a few times a week, I get on a Zoom and get help. That's what I do. And I average $20,000 to $30,000 a month. I'm not fancy. I have missing a tooth. I love Jesus Christ. He died on the cross for me so I could go to heaven. And he did that for you too. I use this platform for 2 things, to tell people about Jesus and to make income. And I did not think I could do both. That lived in my head. My husband's like, you need to be a testimony for Christ. You cannot come on there and just start splatting about money. I'm like, I know. Listen, I pray very earnestly for the people that watch me. I pray and I'm very serious. And I ask the Lord to put only the exact person in front of me that he wants to watch me. This changed my life. Financially, spiritually, and physically. And right now, hey, how many of you feel like you're going through something? I feel like I'm going through something because it doesn't matter, right, Matt? It doesn't matter how much income you make. It doesn't matter how many followers. It doesn't matter if you have a good job. Sometimes we just go through something, right, Shwanda? Sometimes we just go through something. And that's where I'm in this place. I think the Lord has me in this place on purpose. So all that being said, the Legacy Builder program was my 6th digital marketing course. And Shana, it gave me a website. It gave me an email system. And I've had training every day for almost 2 years. November will be 2 years. It teaches you every platform, what to say, how to say it. It teaches you not to depend on viral videos and followers. You need an email system. You need to learn how to follow up with people through email. Because do you own your social media? Yes or no? Laura, do you have the rights to this so no matter what, you'll never lose it? How many of you know somebody that's lost their FB or their TikTok or their IG? It got hacked. Somebody put their password in wrong. We had that at my church. A little old lady got hacked and the person was like, oh, I need some income. And people in my church sent that lady income on FB Pay and they hacked their accounts. And it was a whirlwind of people in my church that were getting hacked. You seen that? You do not own your social media. You need an automated system so I can email you every day. Right now, how many of you have already put your email in the link in my bio? Put email in the chat. TheRealJessCox.com. I will not carry on a conversation with you on TikTok. If you can't find my link, send me a message, Joe, and say, hey, Joe messaged me yesterday. And I emailed Joe a video. Crystal's already got it. If you can't find my website, send me a message. Hey, Jessica, it's Kyle. Here's my email. I need help. Okay? Got it? Put a 1 in the chat. Joe, I did not get an LLC till I made about $200,000. And then I've hired an accountant and now she does everything for me. My entire life, I've done my own taxes. Anybody else? My entire life, I've shopped at Dollar Tree, done my own taxes, taken care of everything on my own, and literally dug the change out from underneath of my cup holder to try to buy a loaf of bread. Like that used to be my life. I've had a good job my whole life. Crystal, you got a good job? My husband's worked hard. We've got a good job. TurboTax, H&R Block, you name it. I've done it. But it is not enough. Amen. Crystal, it's not enough. Joe, it's not enough. A good job is not enough. Remember back in the day when mom and dad both didn't have to work? Had a water jug. Yes. My daughter has a big Coke bottle now with a jug. Or with a jug, you know what I'm talking about, with income or with dollars in it. Change, that's the word. Live doesn't like the word MONEY, so I got to make that word something different. Remember back in the day when it didn't take 2 incomes? You lost our pension. Look at that. You've lost your pension. Have you built it back? Last year, because I made videos on the internet, my husband and I both put $7,000 in an IRA. And we're going to do the same thing this year. As much as you can put in an IRA. I think it's $7 a year a piece. I eventually make an annual salary in a month. Joe Evans. I worked for the state of West Virginia for 17 years. They let me go in September of last year, and I quit November 11th because I have Crohn's disease and I can't work in the office. I needed a plan B. Justin, do you have a plan B? Yes or no? Right now, tell me in the chat, yes or no. Do you have a plan B? Your job is not promised. Maybe you need retirement. Maybe you're not ready for like what's happening. Party City just shut down. JCPenney's is shutting down. Like all these places. Like it's a different economy, right, Jen? I needed a plan B. Does anybody else have any health issues? Jen, I have a colostomy bag. I cannot work in a cubicle all day in a public restroom. I could 3 years ago, but my health is not the same. Give me an amen for when time changes and your body gets old. We are not the same anymore. I'm not going to cry. My body's not the same as it was before the pandemic when I could work in the office. I cannot sit in the office and work. 4 jobs in 5 years due to employee reductions. Joe, you need a plan B. I needed a plan B. So when I started Legacy, my desire was mortgage. My desire was groceries. I never would have thought that now I'm coaching other people. You're visually impaired and you're doing this, right? You're doing it, Christine. I never dreamed I would have a savings account and I would be able to help other people. And my 29-year-old husband, yes, he's 14 years older than me. I'm his sugar mama, would not have to work. And he could get up on a Monday morning and go fishing with his best friend. And he could cut 6 people's grass, 3 of them for free. Like, tell me in the chat right now as I speak, what are some things that you think that you want? I want you to dream with me, Julie. What is something you want? Crystal and Joe and Brooke. What would you do for your husband? What would you do in your life? Like, not just income, because having it is wonderful, but what's your idea of a perfect day? How would you get up? How would you react? What would you do if you didn't have to worry so badly about the income? Hey, Tori, what's up, sister? Where are you from? My name is Jess. I live in West Virginia. I've been making money online for 5 years. I have a digital class that is an investment that will give you a daily video, Zooms throughout the week, 24-hour customer service, and we teach you how to make income from every social media platform in the world. Oh, I got to approve this. We want a nice camper to travel and camp and spread the good news. I love that. What if you could make videos like me and do it from all over the country? I forget your first name, Bretta. Is that your name? Sam, what would you do? Like if you could, like if you could just take some of the burden off of you. Bretta, is that your name? Okay. I want you to think about that as I speak, and I'm going to explain this program. So it's 8:42. How many of you can stay until 9? That's 18 minutes. Put an 18 in the chat. Okay, I'm going to talk about how much it costs. I'm going to talk about payment plans. I'm going to talk about how I will help you with some of that cost today, but you got to stay. Crystal's going to stay, Bretta, Veronica, Melissa. What's up, Melissa? And Laura. Laura's already getting started. Laura, why don't you just do it while I'm on live so I can help you? 28 minutes. Sammy says 28 minutes. Joe. Okay. Now listen, Shonda's staying, Sam is staying. The Legacy Builder program gives you 4 streams of income. Okay? Put a 4 in the chat. You don't create the products, I'm going to give it to you. You don't create the website, I'm going to give it to you. You don't create the email system, I'm going to give it to you, Grace. You go make videos. Okay? So you get 4 streams of income with 1 purchase. Check goes in at 5. All right. There's no upline. There's no monthly fee. There's no, when Laura purchases at 5 o'clock tonight, every time Laura makes a sale, I do not make income from her. Amen. 100% profit, Melissa. I'm going to give you 4 digital products that are already done and you make 100% profit. Do you know that if you work a full-time job, are you making 100% profit of your $15 an hour? Joe, all those jobs that you had, did you get FICA and the government and the child support and maybe your whatever parking permit? Tell me, do you make 100% profit of what you're doing right now, Melissa? No. How many of you ever sold Mary Kay or Tupperware or weight loss products and you had an upline and a downline and you made 7% and you'd spend 3 days in conversation with that little old lady and she'd buy your $10 tube of lipstick and you made $1.37? Do you feel that deeply, Crystal? Because I started selling Pampered Chef when I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school. I was selling Pampered Chef for 15%. You work minimum wage in West Virginia right now, I think it's $8.75. You don't take home $8.75 an hour, do you? Somebody else gets a part of it. That's a pyramid scheme to me. Crystal, we work so hard. Hear me out. Are you ready? I'm going back to the 4. How many of you feel this? You're going to feel it deeply if you're over 40. I felt it deeply. You work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life for 40% of your income. The 40-40-40 plan. We work 40 hours a week for 40 years of our life to retire with 40% of our income. How many of you feel that deeply? The 40-40-40 plan. Logan, is that really you? Nope. Bye, spammer. Have a nice life. Get off my life. $40-40-40. The Legacy Builder program gives you 4 streams of income. Yes, there is an investment. Hey, Stephanie. Yes, you have to get started somewhere, right, Crystal? You get a $100 product called the Launchpad. You get a $300 product called Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. You get a $600 product called Digital Mastery. And you get a $900 product called the Legacy Builder program. You with me so far? If you are, put yes. They become yours forever. Every time you make a sale, you make 100% of 1, 3, 6, and 9. There's no stacking. There's no bugging your friends. There's no inventory. There's no shipping. There's no Crystal making money from Stephanie, from Laura, from Bretta. You make 100% profit of all 4 of those products. Okay, Veronica? What would you do if you bought today on an installment plan for $60? Laura, are you doing an installment plan or are you going to pay full? Hey, Danny. Veronica, what would you do if you could do Klarna for $60 and you got your website set up and I gave you the email system and the website, and then by this time next Wednesday, you'd made $900? Crystal, what would you do if you followed the 7-day Launch to Profit module and you did exactly what it said and you posted here and you posted on your Facebook and you posted on your Instagram? What would you do if in 2 weeks you opened your phone and it said, congratulations, Crystal, you made a Legacy Builder sale, and there was $900 in your bank or your Square or your PayPal? What if you followed the daily videos? What if on Monday you got up and you listened to the video, because Monday we start a class, how to make $10,000 in September. Elon Musk is here. Get a life. Well, I would be tickled, right? I love it. It won't. I'm going to try to see if I can do it. What would you do if you learned how to grow an account to people to follow you? What would you do if you had an email system so you didn't spend hours depending on clicks and viral videos? What if Crystal bought and she's like, girl, I need help. And her and I helped her make videos, Danny. Listen to me good. Are you listening? You do not make the training. I'm going to give it to you. I know. I block it as soon as I see him. If you're brand new on here, remember, no periods, no numbers, nothing. JESSCOX. Both of my usernames are JESSCOX. Got it? No Telegram, no WhatsApp, no crypto. I'm going to do something with this hair. Listen, I'm going to give you a website and an email system. Okay, Danny? I'm going to give you daily training, and then you go sell the program, and then you make $900 or $600 or $300 or $100. Danny, to me, I don't know how to make a training video. So then when you buy my product, it teaches you how to make money. Right, Crystal? I don't know how to make a website. I don't know how to make an email system. I need the basis. I need the foundation. I need you to break it down for me way down here. I'm a super slow learner. I have Post-it notes all over the place. I need to watch it 15 times before it really sinks in. And even then I'm going to forget because I'm 43, I'm perimenopausal, and life is hard. I know this may be hard to answer now, but a percentage of folks who buy and really try would do 900. Bretta, that's a great question. I have to dumb it down, Kyle, Danny. The average in our community of 55,000 people, the average person makes their $900 back in 7 days. The average. Now, hear me when I tell you this. Not everybody does that. Okay? My sister, Amanda, was 2 months before she made her $900 back. I'm not even kidding, Danny. The average person in our community makes their income back in a week because we have a module in there that teaches you. It's called Launch to Profit in 7 days. My sister Amanda never took a selfie. She never made a video of herself. She never wanted to do that. I'm not one of them. Christine's in our community. She has not made her investment back. Some people are better on camera. Yes or no? My sister didn't post on Facebook, Instagram, no other platforms. She made a brand new TikTok account and she was very timid and quiet and scared. So people didn't listen to her. Right, Laura? Some people already have a following, Bretta. Some people are loud. Some people are good on camera. Some people are better at following directions. This is a program that will teach you. It is not a guarantee of income. Do you see how many people leave? There were 50 people on here and like 20 people already leave. It's okay. I'm not here. I say it all the time, but I don't want to be rich and famous. I want to just be faithful. And there are people in our community that have a lady that was a year, Danny. She was a year, Bretta, before she made her $900 back. And do you want to know what she said to me? I wasn't consistent with training. I wasn't consistent with posting, and I got mad, so I quit. But I'm here to tell you, if you want a way to make income online, the Legacy Builder is a living, breathing community that's going to teach you. It's not outdated videos. It's not, hey, Danny, here, go have a nice life. It's that every day I'm going to teach you what, when, where, and how to post. I'm going to teach you where other different platforms. We're going to teach you every day. Faithful, right, Joe? But you have to plug in. You know that lady that didn't make her investment back for a year? Crystal, do you know what she told me? I didn't reach out for help. Now, the lady that I bought from 2 years ago doesn't even do this. She writes letters, and that's totally fine. I followed the training, and I made $10,000 in 2 months. The same exact training that starts Monday to teach you how to make $10,000 in September. I followed that with no mentor. I didn't have a Jessica to go to. I didn't have a Crystal to talk to. And I made $10K from November 1 to December 31st. Not everybody does that. Some people make a crap ton more. Some people make less. Christine, I am growing and not giving up. I'm on a journey of learning, and I'm happy. That's right, sister. Joe, faithful. The lady that admitted to me that she had been a year and she wasn't consistent. And I said, what happened? She said, I got mad. I got jealous of other people being successful, and I did not reach out for help. So I'm here to tell you this. Are you with me? Let's talk about Sally really quick. Put Sally in the chat. There's a lime green button on my website where you can start the installment plan with Klarna for $58 a month. Lime green button. If you want to get started today, I will pay all of the fees for you. There's a one-time $39 website fee. If you want to do Legacy today, I will pay that fee for you right now while I'm on live. Go do it. You can do it while I'm talking if you have 2 devices. Okay? Got it? If you're on my live, what's your hair dye brand? Walmart. Walmart. Sweet Dreams, say something nice because that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Sally came to me in February of 2024. She wanted to buy the $600 program. Okay. This is what Sally asked me. You ready for this, Joe? She said, if I buy that $600 course from you, will you promise me that I'll make $1,200 in my first month? Do you think I told her yes or no? Somebody put it in the chat. Do you think I was like, yeah, sure. Everybody makes $2,500 in a month. Christina, do you think I was like, sure, buy my program, blah, 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 blah. No. This is what I told Sally a year ago, and this is what I'm going to tell you, Crystal. I voice messaged her because she was talking to me on the Book of Faces. And I said, Sally, this is not a guarantee of income. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I said, that's right, Joe. I said, this is a digital class for you to make income online. And I said, I will. Sorry, I got to do some housekeeping. Hey, Tina, where have you been? And why aren't you talking to me? I said, I will never leave you on red. I will never not answer you. I said, but thank you. I won't promise you that you'll make that money back right away. How many of you think she bought the $600 program? Or she went somewhere else? Do you think she was like, okay, you're right. I want somebody that's going to answer the phone. I want somebody that's going to mentor me. I want help after the sale. So I'll buy your program. Do you think she bought from me, Crystal? Yes or no? Do you think she was like, okay, I want a living, breathing person? Veronica, what do you think? Jet, are you still here? Rough around the edges, but solid. Knees in the dirt, but classy. I like your messier thing. I've been working and struggling. Well, you got to message me, sister, so I can help you. Shonda, Sally did not buy from me. She went to the little search bar on TikTok and she searched Legacy Builder Program, Gracie, and she found somebody else and she sent me a screenshot of the message. And that other person was like, sure, everybody does. Go ahead and buy it. So she bought that $600 program from somebody else because they promised her she would make that back. And within 12 hours, Sally was in my inbox. They blocked me. They won't respond to my emails. I don't know what to do. Thank you. Me too, Danny. If you want daily mentorship and then somebody in your back pocket to go to, then I got you. If you want easy, if you want a guarantee, if you want to get rich quick thing, then you're in the wrong place. Right, Tina? Tina Talks with Tina. She does this. She watched me for over a year. She was my mod. She never bought the program. She bought a few months ago. She has not made her investment back. She messages me. We talk. We work through things together. Tina's learning things. She has bad internet at home, so it's hard for her to go live. She is learning new things. If you're at the place in your life right now where you know you have to change or you're never going to get where you want to be, then you're in the right spot. Like, draw a line in the sand, right, Crystal? I'm ready to draw a line in the sand. I need help. I personally have 19 streams of income online. Not a lot of people do. And I will never promise you'll grow as fast as I did. Right, Grace? It takes time. It takes effort. It takes you saying, I'm ready. Crystal says, I'm ready to draw a line in the sand. Right now, I promise you, you're on your phone too much. You're not where you thought you would be at this age in your life. And I know you have time for this. You're already posting. You're already sharing. You're already reposting videos. You're already putting stories on Facebook. You are doing the same thing that